down. Jarren Duran, Boston Sparkplug, has just been thrown into the center of a three-team blockbuster, and this idea, yes, this absurd idea, places the all-star outfielder directly in Los Angeles, and that changes everything in the left field race heading into 2026. Hello, Dodgers Nation. Welcome to Dodgers Daily News, your place for the hottest updates on the Los Angeles Dodgers. I'm the fan who bleeds Dodger blue and lives for the kind of bombs that shake the front office. And stay sharp, because what I'm about to reveal could completely reshape Andrew Friedman's strategy this winter. So jump in, hit the like button, drop your sharpest opinion in the comments, and subscribe so you don't miss a single move in this offseason that's about to catch fire. The Dodgers enter the offseason with a massive hole in left field. And that's not an exaggeration. After a disastrous year from Michael Conforto, hitting .199 with a .637 OPS, the organization knows it cannot afford to repeat that experiment again. The production drop was so steep that it left no room for interpretation. The offense lost depth, the defense lost reliability, and the lineup spent months carrying a dead spot at the bottom of the order. The rotation is solid. The bullpen is competitive. But the lineup still has a glaring weakness that must be addressed before spring training. And that's where the name no one expected in this context reemerges. Jarren Duran, a player who changes tempo, style, and the team's offensive identity. Let me paint this picture more clearly. Duran is everything Conforto couldn't be, and more. Absurd speed that pressures defenses, constant energy at the top of the order, smart aggressiveness on the bases, and an offensive profile that creates opportunities even when he isn't hitting home runs. He led the American League in triples in back-to-back seasons, a reflection not only of his speed, but his ability to turn solid contact into chaos for opposing defenses. And even in 2025, considered a step back compared to his monstrous 2024, he still delivered 16 home runs, drove in 84 runs, and posted a .774 OPS. That's not lineup filler. That's real production. That's an offensive engine that immediately changes the flow of a game. That is exactly what a title-chasing team needs when it wants to inject dynamism into the outfield. And then comes a twist that throws gasoline on all of this. Anthony Castrovins appears with a wild proposal, a three-team trade involving the Twins, Red Sox, and Dodgers, with Los Angeles opening up the farm system vault. It's the kind of idea MLB loves to call ridiculous, but for some reason, it makes just enough sense to leave everyone uneasy. And this is where everything changes. The proposed package is heavy, practically a leap into the dark. Zaire Hope, number 2 in the system. Jackson Ferris, number 6. Chase Harlan, number 18. 3 major future pieces going to Minnesota. In return, the Twins would send Joe Ryan to Boston, while Boston sends Duran to Los Angeles. It's a perfect triangular setup in which each team tries to solve a specific problem. Minnesota gets elite youth, Boston takes the opportunity to acquire an all-star arm, and the Dodgers try to fix their most urgent outfield issue. But here comes the real cold, direct analysis. The Dodgers can pay this price. Their farm system is strong enough to survive losses like these. But do they need to pay that? Probably not. The Red Sox are overloaded with outfielders. Roman Anthony, Seton Rafaela, Wiley Abreu, and that completely changes the rules of the game. They have a surplus. They're open to discussing Duran, and as we saw at last season's trade deadline, they were willing to hear serious offers for him. If the Dodgers go straight to them without involving Minnesota, the price drops, and drops a lot. Now, let's go deeper into the scenarios. Optimistic scenario. Friedman sees the golden opportunity. He ignores a more complex three-team path, prepares a smaller package, knocks directly on Boston's door, and completes the trade without sacrificing foundational pieces. In this scenario, Duran arrives at spring training as a new lineup catalyst, boosting speed, OBP, aggressiveness, and offensive depth from day one. Cautious scenario. The Dodgers hold their composure. They evaluate free agents, test low-risk veterans, look at bridge contracts, study cheaper alternatives, and refuse to compromise a farm system for a player they can acquire with patience. It's a conservative approach, but aligned with the franchise's long-term philosophy. Front office scenario. Friedman does what he always does. Stays calm, analytical, and calculated. He lets the market move first, watches prices shift, monitors other teams' desperation, and only acts when the cost-benefit becomes irresistible. The Dodgers don't make decisions on impulse, and that history matters a lot. Dodgers Nation, comment below. Would you give up 3 top prospects to bring in Duran immediately, or would you rather see the team take the more calculated route? And of course, hit the like button to help the algorithm spread this debate across the fan base. Nothing we discussed today happens in a vacuum. The future of the left field position will impact the entire offensive construction of the 2026 team. If the Dodgers truly go after Duran, that move connects directly to lineup choices, to the contract control philosophy they value so much, and even to the speed identity they've lost in recent years. The question for you, Dodgers Nation: what is the real value of an offensive catalyst for a star-studded core? Should they sacrifice part of the future for immediate production, or play the long game the way Friedman usually does? Share your thoughts and make sure you subscribe to Dodgers Daily News, because this outfield storyline is just getting started. Turn on notifications, because any change in the situation blows up here on the channel instantly. And remember, the title window is open, but how LA responds to this left field issue may determine how far this team goes in 2026. Dodgers Nation, what's the next step?